What's going on, guys? So I want to do a quick little video here, kind of explain in words what exactly I'm talking about here. So I obviously kind of posted a little bit ago that I was in a Tesla call, small size. I like that 920 area. That was the area that I was looking for here. So I'm currently, doing things at the house here, and I see, markets start to pull in a little bit. So one of the levels that I was watching here was this linear regression line here. That was price was sitting at around 917. I knew that we had some support going back to this candle at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Around 9:15:59. This was going to be my stop loss. Okay, this right here was going to be my stop loss. From the minute of me walking upstairs in my office downstairs to the living room, I go, I don't know what I was doing. I grabbed something out of the refrigerator or something. I go back and I look at my phone, and immediately we had smashed through this level, right? So immediately when I see that, any kind of, red engulfing candle, something's up. Either this is news driven, either this is some sort of headline, some sort of, Elon Musk tweet. So I really don't know what's going on at this point. We come down into the 50-day moving average here. Even though this was supposed to be my stop loss here, I need to kind of figure out what's going on here. Is this just some sort of, false tick? Is this just some sort of, fake rug pull? So as I'm looking at this, the tape on the level 2 really starts to speed up, and as they start breaking down this 50-day moving average, this tape on Tesla starts to speed. At this point, these calls are pretty much toast down 30-40% at this time. So I still don't know what's really going on. So what I'm getting at here is anytime you get one of those market driven momentum plays, the best thing that you can do possibly is to go to some of the biggest movers. Now, again, if you have a small account size, I do not recommend doing this. This is not the safest play. This is not the, A plus setup. All this is a pure news driven momentum type of scalp. I go over to Old Faithful, which is the SPX, just because I know that it can really move, right? So when I go to SPX here, I'm looking at the SPX chart, and it's almost correlating perfectly with what's going on with Tesla here. So at the time I'm looking at SPX, we're sitting down here in all of this price action. Let me kind of blow this up. We're sitting in all of this price action here, and this is the same time that Tesla is breaking down through the 50-day moving average. All I'm telling myself is I'm just going to react. I'm going to take 10 contracts of this right here, as close to the money as possible, whatever I can get my fingers on, and click. If we lose this 50-day moving average, look at all the room we have down. Okay, so this price here of losing the 50-day moving average is sitting at 41.16, and this price here is sitting at 41.07. Okay, so I know we got an immediate 10 points down. Obviously, if we do try to push back up and we start to get closer to this 50-day moving average or somewhere close to my break-even spot, I'll just go ahead and take those profits and or break even on that. You can see we're still pushing down here. So these are just purely news driven plays here. All I'm looking at here is something's going on. There's obviously some sort of headline. We obviously know that Nancy Pelosi is in Taiwan or doing whatever the hell she's doing over there. We know that there's stuff going on headline wise. So when you see those fast rug pulls, go to stocks like Tesla or the triple Qs or the SPY or SPX if you can afford it. Some of the bigger movers, if they start losing macro levels of supply of demand on like a 5-minute time frame, and you're looking at this red line here, right? I want you guys to look at this red line. This is a 50-day moving average on a 5-minute time frame. If we start to lose this area here, it's almost like, and I don't like to say this, but it's almost like a pure speculation play, right? The only reason I'm getting into this play is because something's going on in the overall market. It's not just Tesla that fell. I'm looking at AMD. I'm looking at Nvidia. I can see all of the charts on my screen. They're all dropping at the same time. Something hit the market all at once. Everything's going to, get rug pulled very, very quickly. So what I want to do is, because I was sitting in long calls, I don't want to be out all of that premium. I am still stuck holding my Tesla at right now 27% in the negative. Now luckily I had small size on that, but what I'm saying is that if you want to kind of recuperate your money, what you have to do is react quickly. You have to look at a level of demand. You have to take this from a technical standpoint and tell yourself, if this does break this, I'm going to go ahead and give this a shot on a pure momentum play, and I want to take those profits down here next to the next demand zone. That way, in case something is just purely news driven, which I think this is, and you get an aggressive bounce, you can just quickly get out of it and still try to profit. Hope that kind of makes sense, guys. Again, don't go doing this. These kind of things do not happen every single day. What just happened right now, a matter of 10-15 minutes ago, was very, very unexpectedly. I know a lot of people probably panicked and got out of their long calls if they were sitting long. Overall, stock market looked great long going into tomorrow. Whatever's going on with Nancy Pelosi in Taiwan was not good. The market did not like with whatever is going on, right? I'm still trying to read through the articles and see exactly what's going on over there, but just kind of wanted to update you guys on as to why I took those SPX plays. Again, those SPX plays as of right now are up from that point of entry 177%. So, you know, those plays do not come often, but they do come. So just wanted to kind of inform you guys as to what I'm doing here and why I did that and how you can try to take advantage of that next time. So, you know, if we kind of just look at the 5-minute time frame here quickly on SPX, it is losing all of these levels. So I have no support. So I do not know where this can stop. I have to go to a bigger time frame. The bigger time frame that I'm going to use is going to be the 1 hour time frame. And you can see that we're coming into support here at 4,100 at the lower Bollinger Band. If we do start to lose the lower Bollinger Band, it's got a lot of room down, okay? It's got a lot of room down. So from the upper Bollinger Band of 4,100 down to around 40.77 is another 25 points to the downside here. So let's see how this market plays out. Look at this nasty red candle. This is not what you want to see, especially if you're in a bull or especially if you're sitting on the long side.